Hello and welcome back to Joyless Gaming and Mortal Kombat 1. Now, this is not me in real time. This is watching back something that I've pieced together from playing online. Some people prefer online footage. For some context about it, I was trying not to, play terribly well, but I had just previously encountered this same person in ranked, and I was playing even more silly in that, but then there was this thing that happened where it disconnected. It said that they disconnected, but they definitely didn't, because they were in the middle of doing a combo. Something happened where, the game session ended. It said that they quit. I don't know why. But I was being a lot more silly when I first met them, and I was just sort of being a bit less silly in this time. Although, I've blanked out their name because when do I ever say flattering things? And, I will say off the bat though, I'm not saying I'm a better player than this person, because practically everyone is better at this game, or these games, than I am. But I also don't think terribly highly of them, but that's in sort of comparison to really good players, so that's not really fair. But they did just sort of do the same thing, and when it worked, it worked. When it didn't, it didn't, and they didn't really... that was me trying to get in on that, and I wasted it with some standing one jab for some reason. But, like, they've got a combo, and they go for the combo, and that's sort of it. I don't know why that didn't hit. Obviously, it must be a high or something, or something to do with the profiling of the appearance of that. But, the process of this was just, they kept on sort of doing the same thing, and I assure you that when they bump into really good players, they're not quite understanding. I mean, they probably do have some understanding, but they're not quite understanding why they are losing. This was me attempting to practice some flawless blocks. I actually managed to get a couple, not consistently. But yeah, like they've got their, their, I guess it's sort of a flowchart, like a couple of flowcharts, but, throw out the same thing and just kind of hope that it works. There was a bit of a, hitch and latency just then, which is why I got a standing 1 as my follow-up rather than a 2-1. But, yeah, the previous set didn't get completed, so I would have preferred to include that, because I was just being very silly, and mostly taunts and shit. Trying to have a bit more fun. I thought they might actually keep going for, like, pressure. That's why I did the wake up with the rising star. But, and I picked Shijinko for no reason, then he just got hit by a big acid ball. But, what was I saying? I keep losing track of my train of thought. Just throwing out a forward four, no reason. When they start throwing acid balls, I just keep trying to time flawless blocks, see if I can practice it. I keep getting hit after pokes on block, because I never recognized quickly enough that I was actually hitting them on block rather than on hit. And see, yeah, like dash up and then into the low string, and they just sort of commit to it a lot. As, yeah, when does it happen? It happens in this match or the next one, I don't know. I can't remember. Where it doesn't work for them and they just go straight into the acid ball, force ball, whatever, on block, and, it doesn't work out for them. Very mashy player, this, just mash back too. It's like, oh, is he going to get hit by overheads? Get hit by overheads? Is he getting hit by my overhead or whatever? So, this is what I mean when I say, like, not a player I'm terribly impressed by, because they're the kind of player that bitches about their opponent just being able to block. Why don't I have, mix up? Let's just throw out stuff that's unsafe on block and be surprised when it doesn't work. That was good for a laugh. Doing the dance using the armor and well, not the armor, but like just throwing that out, and they were okay, what do I do about that? And what you do about it is hit them with something that's not going to be parryable.
Reptile wins.
But, yeah, I don't know, it's just a... It's disappointing that this is where people find success and I go and try to play properly and it works less for me than playing like a spaz does for other people. But playing like a spaz never seems to work for me either. And they press after they get poked on hit as well, as if they don't know that, you know, it's not their turn. Because, of course, it being a game like this, following on from MK11, it's not their turn. It is just shit. It doesn't enforce the rules. Yeah. This is the case of me trying not to try hard. So you just throw that out and hope that it catches me off guard. And it's like, oh, watch your feet. Okay, I did, and you're punished now. Watch your head, I should say. I don't know why that happened, because I was... Oh yeah, that's right, the Shujinko attack. I was trying to get him to do the special move, but it came out as back cameo. See, that's like me, I'm unaware of that. And that's there. They went and just did that on block. Didn't hit confirm. And got hit for it. Trying to get hit there, basically. Throwing out the taunt on the end of that. It's so punishable, that taunt. Yeah, I keep getting hit after stuff on block. Particularly pokes on block. Because it's not registered to me that, you know... Plus, you know, they keep going on about how Johnny Cage is covered in plus frames. Well, I mean, he's got a bunch of things that are plus, a little plus. And if your opponent is a mashy cunt, they'll win. Yeah, that was definitely a failed flawless block. There, from getting hit by that force ball, I was thinking, okay, try and flawless block it. Yeah, mashy bastards. Just, yeah. Pisses me off. That succeeds. Why bother learning when you can just be a mashy cunt and have it work better for you? But I've not had terrible luck with, terribly good luck with playing ranked in this either. There was this session and there was another session yesterday. Or... Yeah? Wait a minute. Which day was it? I forget. Doesn't matter. Where the same thing happened. I got this disconnect where it said that the opponent quit. And I don't believe it. So, I don't know if it's a PC related issue or if it's apparently disabling overlays is a thing that you can do to avoid... Well, that was the old thing. This was me noticing I was dangerously close to having won a match. And I thought, I don't want to drag this out. So, do something eminently punishable. And he just used Fatal Blow anyway. And end the set rather than carrying on, because what's the fucking point? I really hate trying to carry on with that. I just realized I'll have to go and fix up another couple of things in this. But yeah, hope it was fun for you. Bye for now.